Ah. Doesn't sound like any Vincent I've heard before, that one.
Absolutely not. It is the Snarling Beast.
1938 Vincent Rapide Series A. One of the rarest bikes and most desirable bikes in the world. And one of the most valuable bikes in the world. It's worth as much as my house, this machine. So I'm going to take it carefully, but what an honour, what a privilege. And let's see what it's about. So I'm very familiar with Series A singles, Comets and Meteors, 500cc. And the V-twin was a phenomenon when it came out in 1938. Fastest motorcycle in the world, guaranteed at least 110 miles an hour, if not more. And wow, already, what, we're 60 miles an hour and we're not even trying. This thing really wants to go. But in a way that it's just full of torque, low revving, easy. It's a short wheelbase for a V-twin of this period. The broughs were longer and a bit more cumbersome. Certainly didn't have the sporty handling that this has got. Suspension front and rear on a Vincent. It soaks up the bumps pretty well. And wowee. Machine. There's what? Little or no vibrations. It's that V-twin, very narrow. Just so smooth, and the torque, so it's a 4-speed gearbox, and I think once you're up in fourth and doing 60 mile an hour, you just feel like you could go to the end of the earth. Wow. Wowee. I have to say, it does, I mean, I'm looking down here, I keep thinking I'm on a 500, except the sound is just that unmistakable offbeat V-twin sound. And the power, you know that the engine is working really hard on or relatively hard on a 500 at 60 miles an hour. It's revving, and you know it. As this, it feels like it's barely walking. Obviously it's a lot heavier than the single, so it's got the same brakes, and they are pretty good, but they're definitely, you can feel that they're not as effective as on the single cylinder machines, which is obvious with the weight, but it does stop pretty well. It's just the You feel like you're on a bike from the 1970s almost. This must have absolutely blown the minds of riders back in the 1930s. If you were fortunate enough to own one of these back in the day, you must have felt you were on a rocket ship. So I'm in second gear here, and you can do 50 miles an hour, no problem. Oh my word. So there was only 78 of these machines made, or 80, depending on the reference book you read, and there's probably half of that left now. Sweep it around the bend. It's just nice. It's just so easy. But it's quite sedate, but yet beneath you is an absolute beast of a machine that, given half a chance, will propel you to speeds that you shouldn't be doing. What's amazing about this bike is this is a machine that's, you know, over 80 years old. Pre-war 1930s bike, form of transport that not only keeps up with modern day traffic, but to be honest, will out-accelerate most modern cars or family saloons today. You know, the thing is about, if you're into your 1930s cars, they're hard going in modern day situations now, with the brakes and the acceleration. They're just slow and they're great fun. But this, you feel like you could ride it anywhere, and it's just capable of everything you want it to do, even in modern day riding conditions. Here we go. Look at that. What a bike!